September 21st, Wembley Stadium, Anthony Joshua versus Daniel Dubois. What a fight. Bringing back memories of Lennox Lewis versus Frank Bruno and Lennox Lewis versus Gary Mason. I can't wait for this one. The question is, which of these heavyweights wins the day? Anthony Joshua will start the favourite. Since he failed to regain the heavyweight championship in August 2022 against Oleksandr Usyk, and he had that embarrassing meltdown in the ring, AJ has revitalised his career. It certainly didn't come easy though. In his first fight back, he looked gun-shy against Jermaine Franklin, but he won a tough fight on points. He then took his fair share of licks against Robert Helenius before scoring a highlight reel knockout with a beautiful right hand. He beat up Otto Wallin for 5 rounds, then destroyed former UFC heavyweight boss Francis Ngannou in 2 one-sided rounds. AJ looks confident, he looks sharp, and he looks devastating. But the same can be said of Daniel Dubois. Back in 2020, Dubois was worn down and stopped by the far more experienced Joe Joyce. 4-0 win somehow led him to a fight with Oleksandr Usyk for the heavyweight championship of the world. Unsurprisingly, Dubois was outboxed and outclassed and stopped in 9 rounds. However, Dubois came out of that fight with confidence, as during the battle he'd heavily floored Usyk with a borderline body shot. Usyk was down for more than 10 seconds, and many fight fans thought the shot was perfectly legal, having fought well against the best heavyweight in the world, and in some people's eyes, having knocked him out. Dubois' confidence went through the roof when he squared off against the 333-pound unbeaten Big Baby Jarrell Miller in his next fight. I personally thought he was going to get stopped. However, Dubois stood up to the pressure, both physical and mental, outboxed and wore down Miller, stopping him in 10 rounds. It was a tremendous triumph. Then came his fight with former amateur standout, unbeaten heavyweight contender Filip Hrgović. Hrgović had spanked Dubois in sparring and expected to do the same in the ring, but Dubois shook off several hard right hands in the first round to take over the fight and stop Hrgović in 8 rounds on cuts. Again, I thought Hrgović would beat him, and again Dubois proved me wrong, showing the mental toughness he lacked in those fights against Joyce and Usyk. At the age of 26, Dubois is in the prime of his career. I think in these last 2 fights, he's answered questions, not to the boxing press, but to himself. So who wins this one? Joshua is a well-schooled boxer. He boxes well from the outside, he puts his punches together well. He's a big hitter, specifically with that right hand. He's got good footwork. He's accurate, a good finisher, nice left hook, and a good right uppercut on the inside. He's also got a good jab and is a more experienced man. However, I don't think this is going to help him. I think Dubois, with his fast hands, punch power, aggression, and newfound toughness, is going to get in close, he's going to hit Joshua, and Joshua isn't going to like it. Dubois is certainly going to have to come through some fire, as he did against Miller, as he did against Hrgović. But I think he's up for the challenge. He will wear Joshua down and stop him on his feet in 8 rounds. What do you think, fight fans? Have I gone absolutely mad, and is Joshua going to blow him away in no time at all? Please comment below. Please like and subscribe and join the fight fan community.